What's up, interwebs? It's me, Killa, and today I'm here to review Dex for the Xbox One. Let's get started. If you're a fan of side-scrolling beat-em-ups, action RPGs, and pine for the type of game that doesn't hold your hand, but instead wills you forward by making you get down and dirty and feel it out for yourself, this is your game. What I love about this game is that it blends the old-school figure-it-out mentality and side-scrolling gameplay with modern action RPG tropes. You have a menu that gives you access to your inventory, condoms, porn, BRB guys, to a character sheet that allows you to craft your character through earned skill points as you play, a quest section, journal, eventually a map that allows you to fast travel from one location to another. Initially, you're thrown into a narrative that's dripping with all kinds of sci-fi imagery that likens itself to The Fifth Element, The Matrix, etc., with a dash of what a sci-fi universe would have looked like in an 80s movie. And though the dialogue is sorta cliched, that's part of the charm. The more you play, the more it feels like the games of yore, where there isn't an obvious arrow that guides you mindlessly from objective to objective, but instead, you're picking up breadcrumbs as you go, getting details from emails you found on a computer, or a missing person's flyer you found outside a shop, or more porn! And those breadcrumbs satiate you enough to build intrigue and make you want to explore the world and figure out what the hell is going on. And that cliched dialogue is part of the breadcrumb trail and helps give it that retro 80s B-movie feel. The combat is basic enough at first, but the more you advance through your skill tree, the more combos and modifiers you acquire. You start with physical melee by pressing the X button on Xbox or the square button on PS4 to string together punches. You can also hold the right trigger to block, which is crucial to surviving enemy encounters throughout the game. Most enemy attacks can be blocked, but when you see a red exclamation point above an enemy, that means you need to flick the right analog stick to quickly dodge a power attack that cannot be blocked. Part of what makes the combat fun is watching each of the enemies to figure out their attack patterns before you jump into a confrontation. Right, Carl? Yeah, take that, motherfucker! Eventually, you'll get guns, which are easy and fun to use. You just hold the left trigger to pull out your equipped gun, move with the left analog stick, and aim with the right. You I just said you instead of you shoot. You shoot with the right trigger. When walking around the world, your action button that activates almost everything from conversation to picking up items, opening boxes, lockpicking, etc. is Y or triangle. And when you've killed an enemy, I find it best to sort of spam Y or triangle to ensure that you pick up any loot that's dropped and may be hard to see. Something that adds to the uniqueness of this game is the hacking element. When you get into hacking, it's sort of a twin-stick shooter mini-game in the vein of Geometry Wars, and it's a lot of fun. Holding the right trigger shoots a steady, unending stream of basic attacks, while using the left trigger shoots a large, more devastating attack, which can be used simultaneously while using the basic attack. I found it easiest to to hold the right trigger and fire off my power attack as often as I could. These hacking encounters enable you to turn turrets to your side to help in a fight, disable cameras, earn some extra cash that can be used to purchase weapons, ammo, health items, wine, condoms, and implant modifications, which can give you new abilities in combat and also new abilities while hacking. The graphics have a sort of hand-drawn aesthetic with subtle pixelation that is easy on the eyes after several hours of play. Instead of highly detailed rendered cinematics, you have these living storyboards that are actually pretty nice to look at and help usher the story along. The voice acting is good, especially for a game that's only going to cost you $20. Would I recommend this game? Yes. If you're the kind of person that's driven to discover things on their own without most modern in-game hand-holding, and you want some nostalgic gameplay with modern embellishments, this game is for you. If none of what you've seen in this review appeals to you, you may not enjoy it, and I suggest skipping it unless you just want to give the good folks at Dreadlocks some much-deserved revenue. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Donate if you can. Any little bit helps tremendously. You guys are amazing as always. I'll see you next time. Laters!